What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and we're here today with, at last, some new characters for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. It's been a while since we got any sort of reveal for this game, and last two characters we found out about were the free editions that I think did not quite make the cut in time for the release, and that was Garfield and Shredder, but at long last, new characters. The only thing I know about this going in is that it's 3 characters. I've got my predictions. I'm leaning towards Jimmy Neutron or Hugh Neutron. I'm not looking at the screen. I got it pulled up. Thanks to having bad eyesight, I'm able to half work this without spoiling it. But anyway, let's quit talking. Let's watch this thing. There's Reptar. All hope seems lost. New hero will rise. Ah! There she is. XJ9.
Versus Raptor.
This seems really loud in my headset. You know, in terms of characters that needed to be in this game, she needed to be in it. I mean, this will make a lot of people happy. This is a fan favorite character. Okay, there's more. Is Jimmy gonna be in here? Oh! They did it! Oh! And Rocko, there you go. All right. Cool. All right, so this is really cool. I'm a big fan of having Jenny in there. Like I've said before, I've talked about this game. You know, you've got plenty of characters who would just fit in very well for a fighting game. For a fighting game like this, and Jenny is definitely one of them. All her gadgets and gizmos that you can use to come up with some pretty unique attacks, and I think people just really love the character. I mean, there's some kind of fan, I think that is. Her arms extend for the grab. She's got a rocket punch that's I don't know if that's from the show too. That seems kind of you could if you stretched it a little bit, if a bit of a stretch of the reference, you could say that's sort of like the rocket punch that Android 16 from Dragon Ball Z has. I don't remember her having that though, but it's been so long since I've watched this watched My Life as a Teenage Robot. Her facial animations look really good too. That's a pretty funny image. Oh, she's got the roller skate stuff, and with the jets that come out of her ponytails. That's cool. Her grabbing Toph with that little look on her face, the little grin. That's good. The hammer arms. I know. Yeah, I remember that for sure. I remember the big punch. Now, I did not expect them to do 3 reveals. This is interesting here. What is this? I don't remember Hugh having a motorcycle, but this is funny. He looks great, though. Like, some of the character models look wonky. Like, the Avatar models look a little weird, but he looks good, man. Look at that. I told you. They've got to lean into the memes. If he's got a move that references the Shadow Realm or in some way, or then that will be just like God tier. You gotta have it. You gotta have some way to reference the Shadow Realm. I know they don't have final smashes or anything like that in this game, but there's got to be something you could do. And then the bonus reveal there, Rocko. Wasn't expecting Rocko, to be honest. I'd figure I'd figured maybe somebody like Heifer, maybe, or really Big Man. Big Man probably would have been a good character to have in here, since that is a a Rocko superhero. But yeah, I'm all for them having as many characters as they want to put in the game. So let's see. We got Jenny is available now. Hugh is available during the summer, and Rocko later this year. Now my question is, they've revealed 3 characters right away. How many are they planning to add to the game is my question. Because I've said this, because when I was going into this, I knew there were going to be 3 characters revealed. And I'm like, okay, they're throwing 3 out there at a time. That could mean that the roster could end up pretty big. But here's the thing. Like, Smash lasted for several years. And we got 11 characters added to the game after its release. What kind of plan are they having with this that, every 2 or 3 months they're adding a character? Now, I think that's a good idea, but my question is, how long do they plan to sustain this? I think that you could get a lot of life out of this game as long as you keep adding characters. I really do. I think the game sold well. I think the problem is that you're going to have to keep it fresh if you want people to keep coming back to it. I think that's going to be the problem with this game, because people said it's not a bad game. It's just not all that exciting. I think that the music in the game is a little bit lackluster for most people, and the lack of voiceover is going to be a problem, I think, for some people. I've already heard people say that they want to play with the PC version and then mod some voices in there themselves. But supposedly, VO is going to be added to the game. And I know the voice of Hugh has said he'd be down to voice Hugh for the game. So I wonder if that's part of it. That could be really funny. If they could get some of these original voice actors to come in and do some quick lines and reacts for stuff. Or if they just have to pull from Nickelodeon's library of old recordings and stuff and just recycle some of the old stuff. Some of their old dialogue. That would be fine. I think original stuff would be better. Like, I've played through the story mode, the 1-player mode in this game, and the characters, all you get is text for what the characters say to each other, and it's not really so much that they're talking to each other. It's they take a random quote from the show, and that's what the character says. I don't like that. I think that's kind of weak, in my opinion. That you could have at least had somebody write dialogue. It sounds like these characters are about, what would SpongeBob say to Shredder if they're about to fight? How would Shredder react to seeing the sponge step up to him? That's what I want to see. Even if you can't get the voice acting in there, you could still do it in text form and then let people's imaginations take care of the rest. But again, my question is, how many characters are they wanting to add to this game? I'm sure they'll give us something. They'll give us some kind of clue there, potentially. They've been very open about their development and how, when the game was first revealed, they didn't really have a lot of plans for it. But it got so much attention when it came out, and people memed it so much, and it basically took over Twitter for a whole day, that they got more opportunities with it. And if this is the first step, hopefully this is not the only character. Like, hopefully these are not the only characters that make the cut. I'm pretty sure they won't be, because the way they were talking, they had some big plans. And so this is a good first step, though. I like these characters here. Jenny, I said, was one of the top ones needed to be in the game. Hugh is a great meme character. Rocko, I'm surprised to see here, but you know what? It's one of the classic, iconic Nicktoons. One of the earliest. So, and as SpongeBob has taken over Nickelodeon at this point, this was one of the first cartoons, I think, that Tom Kenny voiced. He was the voice of Heifer. I'm sure several others in this show, if you took the time to actually go through the voice credits, you could probably find him doing several characters. But yeah, I'm happy to see this. Which of these characters do you think is the best? Who are you the happiest with? Let me know in the comments. And who do you want to see in the game now that we have a few new reveals in there? Do you think Ginny's a good character? Do you think Hugh will be fun? Still want to know why is he riding a motorcycle? But he's going to be like Wario. What about Rocko? I mean, I think that's an interesting surprise character. Not that exciting in my opinion. And as far like I love Rocko. I'm not in love with the Rocko's Modern Life, but I enjoyed it. I think it's a good little cartoon. I've laughed a lot at it, especially the episode Mr. Lucky where oh God, what's his name? Is his name Sheldon? The turtle, anyway. I don't think it's Sheldon. I don't know. If I sit here and wonder about it, I'll go crazy. But anyway, the Mr. Lucky episode is really funny. Oh, it was right there on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I hate myself that I can't remember what the turtle's name is. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Jenny, Hugh, Rocko. Great first reveal. I wonder how many more they got. But I guess we'll have to find out till later. We'll have to find out later if who's going to make the cut next time. But anyway, till then, I'm gone.